Hi, I'm State Representative J.T. Wilcox. I'm the House Republican Leader down here in Olympia, and we're getting close to halfway done with this legislative session. We're at the point now that is called House of Origin Fiscal Cutoff. That means that all of the bills that have a significant fiscal impact have to get through one of the four fiscal committees by the end of this week. And that's a point where, people are working really hard, and I'll share a little bit more about that later, but also it is the point where it seems like there's the maximum opportunity for creativity. And that's because the majority of bills are not going to make it through this cutoff. And so people are much more interested in making deals if they care about the bills that are out there. And I really appreciate the fact that you have to be, I think, a harder worker and more creative in the minority. And we have, I think, some very hardworking and creative people in these committees. I would include Drew Stokesbury in Appropriations, Ed Orcutt in Finance, Andrew Barkas in Transportation, and Representative Steele in Capital Budget. That's where the action is right now. Many of these committees are going to be working until midnight. Some of them are going to do perhaps 100 bills in the next few days, especially appropriations. And you're going to see, I think, a lot of creative action. That would be amendments that sometimes turn a bill that we don't like into a bill that's good for everybody. Other times it's a strategy that's going to result in a bad bill not passing. And at the same time, you're going to see lots of bills coming through that are unanimous, that is, good for somebody in Washington, and we all agree. And then you're going to see some very divisive bills that are going to be all Democrats voting yes and all Republicans voting no. But we're still going to try to improve those. Now, after this week's done, we have a better idea of what is going to advance, and we'll be looking forward to the next cutoff, which is the House of Origin cutoff. That means that for about 10 days after this, we're going to be very busy on the floor, having floor debates and voting on all the bills that came out of committee. That also is capable of being very creative, and it's where you also see some of the fireworks that you're used to in the legislature. I'm looking forward to that part, and I'd be happy to fill you in next week. Thanks.